Hello world, welcome back to my channel. My name's Paul. Look where I'm eating my breakfast, guys. Unbelievable. We're at the Lombok Astoria in Mataram, and it's kind of a bit of deja vu because a year and a half ago we started the video sitting at a table just over there, and we were going to Desa Anjar. And today we're going to Desa Anjar. But for those who've been following me, you'll remember I wanted to hitchhike east from Desa Anjar in northern Lombok, but the roads were just, there was no traffic, it was terrible roads. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get through or not, so I came back to Mataram and crossed the middle of Mataram. So what I'm going to do now is actually do that trip on the bike that I couldn't do hitchhiking. And so we should be on Sumbawa, the next island, in the next few days, but I'm in no rush. Today I might even stay. I've asked them, they said if I wanted to stay another night they'd give me a big discount. Half the staff here remembered me from a year and a half ago, guys. One of the girls was on one of my videos, and all the other girls are coming up saying, oh, we want to be on your videos. So when I came down for breakfast, they're all made up and got their hair done because I promised them that we'd do a bit of video this morning, but that'll be the next. You'll see that in a minute. I'm excited, guys. I'm just going to eat some of my delicious breakfast and I'll speak to you later. And this young girl's all embarrassed now cooking my breakfast. Yummy. And all the other girls here running away rather than being on film. Hello. This, yeah, guys, look at this breakfast. I showed you this a year and a half ago, but just unbelievable. So much food, and it's top quality food. And I think I paid maybe $27 US this time of night. Just amazing. This is the soup girl, and this is the front desk staff. How long been helping me? One night? 2 nights? Yeah, just one night extra. Just one night. I'm just looking at staying an extra night if they can do me a good deal. These people recognise me as soon as I walk through the door after a year and a half. It's very welcoming. Well, sadly they've got a big group coming in, a busload of people. So they can't give me a cheap price because I'd have to upgrade to another room. So yeah. Anyway, that's all right. It's for the best. I was just being lazy and sitting by that swimming pool eating breakfast. I don't want to move, but that's okay. Let's head up north. Whoops, I need my card to get up here. Let's go and see a bit more of Lombok. Well guys, we're on the road, leaving Mataram again. If I could have stayed another night, but it was just being lazy. And the real laziness is, I hate packing. I really hate packing. So if I'd stayed here, I would have had to change rooms. And so I still would have had to have packed. Anyway, guys, and they didn't have any of the standard rooms left, so I would have had to go into a deluxe room, which even with the discount was too much for me to justify. So yeah, guys, I managed to get it for about 27, 28 US this time. So that was 2 nights of relax, beautiful food. Lombok Astoria, guys, if you're going to treat yourself, if you're backpacking and you're going to treat yourself just once, do it here. And when you think about it, if a backpacker's is going to cost you $10 a night, a couple of you in here, it's really not that expensive, and the food, breakfast, guys, is amazing. One of my favourites. The summer in Singapore, in Kuala Lumpur, sorry. That really is my favourite. Well, one of my favourites. I've got a few favourites, but yeah, but that can't really compare because you're paying a lot more than you're paying here. But this is, you know, Lombok Astoria, guys. I could rave about it forever, but yeah, if you want to treat yourself in Lombok, sick of sharing hostels with everyone, come and stay here. Just beautiful, guys. The last 20 minutes or so has been a little windy roads like this. We've got this car up in front of us now. Normally I've been able to sit on like 40, 50, which doesn't sound like much for Australia, but on these roads, it's a lot of fun, man. I think the bus is slowing down to let the tourists have a look. Oh my God. That's why the bus is slowing down. Yeehaw! Look, I really hope GoPro did that justice, because that is just gorgeous. What a life I get to lead, guys. I seem to remember being excited last time because there was monkeys all over this road. Now I'm used to monkeys being all over the road, but back then it was a bit of a novelty. But yeah, nothing today. I'm going to try and pass this ambulance, guys. Check him out. Ambulance driver sitting there with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. And the coast. I have a feeling that it was one of these little restaurants here that was my thumbnail. For the video I did here. Now let's see if I can recognise the restaurant. I can remember in my head what it looks like. No, it wasn't one of these ones. That one? No. Oh guys, I couldn't take my hands off the handlebars to turn off helmet cam. But I just did about a kilometre of tracks that were... I could hardly get through with the saddlebags. You know, the walls up one side and sort of hairpin turns. Oh, that was... The adrenaline's flowing at the moment. Well, where I stayed last time obviously was a offshoot of Desa Anjar, because it's brought me into this little village, which I don't mind, guys. I've just clicked ATM in Google Maps. It's only a couple of kilometres away, so I'll go there. Then it's still quite early, so I'll decide what to do. Whether to find a hotel or whether to keep heading across the top. Yeah, but this is the reason I didn't hitchhike last time, because these are the sort of roads. And last time there was, well, maybe it's still the same, but there was part of it that only bikes could get past. Cars couldn't get past at all. It was only like really skinny. And the bit that I just went up there, no, I wish I could have taken my hands off the handlebars for a minute to turn the camera on, because that was fucking scary, man. Yeehaw. Yeah, looks like we're back into the real part of the world now. I wish my memory was like the GoPro, because I could say, oh yeah, I remember this from last time, because I rode this whole district. I rented a motorbike, rode this whole district. Holy shit. Now this is the sort of thing I was just talking about. Fuck me. Now cars could get past here, but the ones last time, no way a car could get past. The whole road had disappeared. Yeah, but this is why I didn't hitchhike. Guys, got the old belly pumping. Now at least if I go over here, there's a few people to help me out, help me pick up the bike. But yeah, this is a bit. Hello. Oh. I've ridden a lot worse in the last year, but holy shit. Oh, I think I might have just jinxed myself when I said that. Fuck me. Holy. Well, this seems to be the track everyone's taking. Oh, fuck me, man. only once I nearly went down, and that was just because the weight of the bike sort of nearly went past the point of no return, but I managed to save it. Oh, good old Mad Dog Adventures. I just checked the video from here, found out where my hotel was. I'm only 8 minutes away. Saves me just riding around randomly looking for a hotel. At least I know this place is comfortable. And I'll be there in a few minutes. Well, you know me guys, I'm not a hiker. But for those of you who didn't see the 2022 videos, this is really hiking country. I just heard the other day that there's a volcano you can hike to, but I'm not sure if that's here. But here there's waterfall hikes. You know, there's some that take a couple of hours, there's some that take half an hour, and some that take all day. So it's you can choose your level of preparedness, I guess is the word. Well, here I am. I forget the name of the hotel, guys. I'll tell you before we go, but this is the same place I stayed in the 2022 videos. Sitting here, just had the most delicious chicken and rice. I was about to go out and find somewhere thing to eat, because there's quite a few nice restaurants up and down here. Well, you know, family restaurants. Nothing flash, but it started raining. So I just ordered chicken from these guys. Absolutely delicious. So I'm sitting out here, this is my room here, but I just felt like sitting outside in the rain, watching Beard Meets Food. If you guys haven't watched him, he's quite entertaining, YouTuber. Goes around the world doing all food challenges. And I think, if I remember right, I was in this room last time. Look at this, guys. This whole area, just unbelievable. Oh, all these rooms are new. But yeah, if you go back and watch the Desa Anjar videos from last time, I don't do any of the hikes, but I ride around here quite a fair bit and show you quite a bit. Look at this pouring again. Now there's a couple of ways I can go tomorrow. One's easier, one's a bit harder, so I'm going to go the harder way, get a bit more of that exciting stuff that I did today. But I've got plenty of footage for this video, so if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that Mad Dog icon up there or the subscribe button down below. May as well hit that bell icon while you're down there. I always try and respond to your comments, so leave a comment, give me a big thumbs up, share this video everywhere you can. We'll see you in the next one.